Welcome back to the show. You already know who it is. It's your host with the most, sendesdhaiti, back with another video. And today we've got a little live as we're on the way to a job in the city. You know, I'm working regularly in the city now, so I'm in the big city. But that's besides the point. I'm stuck in traffic for about 20 minutes, so I thought might as well just hop on live real quick so I could go over this nice little topic that I got. And before I get into this topic, I'd like for you all to hit that like button. It's really going to help out this channel, and especially subscribing. I need you all to get us to 1,800 subscribers. So I appreciate that. Join the Get Up gang. And this topic, we're going to be speaking about your emotions and how you shouldn't let it run you. So I'm sure if you're from the U.S., I'm sure you've heard of something called or some saying along the lines of you run your emotions, you don't let your emotions run you. And there's a reason why it's true that you shouldn't allow your emotions to run you. And there's many reasons why, but I'll only list out a few. Starting with the first one. Your emotions aren't your, like, it's like you could have a thought to do something, but your emotions would keep you from doing it. So if you think about it, your emotions aren't really your thoughts at all. Your emotions, you can't really control them, can you? Like, let's say, for example, let's say you can't really control your emotions when they happen, but you can control your actions as a result of feeling those emotions. That's what I mean. So like you can't control having the emotions. So why should you allow these emotions to dictate where your life is gonna go? Like, why should you allow your emotions to have that big of a control over your life personally when you're the one that's supposed to be in charge? You're the one that's supposed to be in charge. So why would you allow your emotions to run your decisions? What's going on, everybody? As you come into the chat, say what's up, like the video, and subscribe for more. Um, so we're going into why you shouldn't let your emotions run your life, basically. And yeah, like you shouldn't let that run your life. You shouldn't. And there's a reason for that. Like when you and going back to the point I was making before, like when you have something that you want to do, your emotions are gonna try to hold you back. Like the doubts, the self-doubts. Like there used to be days in school where I would have assignments, right? I'd have assignments, and for some reason, like I wouldn't be able to get myself to do them. And it's not because I didn't want to do it, but because the emotions that I had were keeping me from doing them. Like there were times where I was feeling like anxious or whatever, because this was a time where I was pledging for my fraternity, Kappa Psi Kappa, and at that time, I the emotions I was having was just I wanted to have fun and I wanted to cross, and I just got so busy to where I was I wasn't like taking care So, and I'm not saying like disregard like your emotions or feelings or just be some sort of robot or whatever. But I had to like put those emotions aside to understand like, hey, the emotions that I'm feeling right now, like they're keeping me back. They're holding me from actually getting the work done. Like they're holding me from getting aside anxiety and putting aside anger when I don't understand something and getting frustrated. Like I used to get frustrated when I didn't understand some problem to the point where I'd say, "All right, never mind. I'll just do it later." Like, dude, you're in the middle of it now. Like, why not try to figure your way out through that problem? You know? Like, it's more direct, right? Like it's a more direct way to approach your problems. Like you could never just go off of emotion because like at the end of the day, at the end of the day, when you have things that need to be done, the emotions aren't gonna get them done for you. If anything, the emotions are gonna try to keep you from getting them done. Exactly, onion booty. Exactly, onion booty. You can't get upset about things you can't change. That's another thing. I used to see some people like just out and about. I would see some people just getting frustrated over things they have no control over. I used to see people crash out over other people's actions. Like for example, like you would see like some couples like getting in cheating, right? And like one would start crashing out, like let's say if it's like a woman cheating on a man, right? And the man finds out, he'd start crashing out not only on the guy she's cheating with, but also the woman. Like damn near like going letting his emotions lead him to the point where now he has to pick up a gun and off both of them or some shit like that. And now he's gonna have to spend the rest of his life in prison. Like, or like, how about those teenagers who are like getting into like getting into like fights and robberies and stuff like that, crashing out, crash outs, bro, all because of them allowing their emotions to lead them, or like getting into fights and damn near killing each other because they allowed their emotions to get that way, to get that far. And I understand like self-defense, but like there's people who would literally crash out over the smallest things, like, hey, like you stepped on my shoes, like you bumped me like walking down the street or some shit. And now they're gonna have to start getting into a beef or a fight or damn near killing each other over some shit like that. Like these are things that people's emotions lead them into. For me, it's like why would you why would you let yourself, because here's the thing, you're supposed to be the one in charge of your emotions, right? Your brain tells your body what to do, not the other way around. You can't wake up one way and feel your body in pain, and all of a sudden internalize that pain as that is you, like that's your sorrow, that's your, no, you can't let yourself succumb to those types of feelings, to those types of emotions. You can't let yourself, you can't let your body tell your mind how it should be feeling, regardless of the pain, regardless of the emotions, regardless of what you're feeling that day. Like, you're the ones supposed to be in charge. You're the one that's supposed to be in charge. That's why it goes to like all these lessons of like emotional intelligence, stoicism, and even the good sides of things, like what do you call it, charisma. Like, charisma, for example, some people have this mentality of fake it till you make it, right? And bear with me with all these different topics. I'm trying to relate it to one, whereas don't let your emotions run you. There are some people out there with this mentality of fake it till you make it, right? And why do you think that message works so well? Because sometimes when people want to be better, like a better version of themselves. I'm sure everybody wants to be a better version of themselves. But when they have those emotions that are keeping them down, keeping them low, they have to fake the high emotions, because that is their mind trying to kickstart that emotion throughout their body so that their body follows. Like, it's literally, I feel like that's what it is. Like, you have to you have to have you have to have the wherewithal, you have to have the strength, the mental fortitude to be able to tell yourself, okay, no, I'm not trying to feel low, I'm not trying to feel this way, I want to feel better, I want to feel stronger, I want to feel smarter, I want to feel quicker, more wittier, I want to actually be up, I want to be charismatic in this moment. I don't want to just let my feelings take this moment away from me. I don't want to let my feelings not have not make this the I don't want my feelings to make I don't want my feelings to not get the most out of this opportunity. And that's what your emotions would do. They would hold you back in the opportunity that you have. In the moment that you need to be charismatic, in the moment that you need to be caring, in the moment that you need to be having fun while you're out, you're not, because your emotions are keeping you from enjoying that experience, keeping you from having that better experience. Your emotions are leading you away from where you want to be. Like, you could be out having fun on a date, and your emotions would would literally start weighing on you as if something is wrong. If there actually is something wrong, that's fine. You know, it's normal. If something's wrong and you feel some sort of way about it, if something's wrong and you feel some sort of way about it, it makes sense that you feel bad about it. Like, there's actually something wrong. But if there's nothing wrong and your emotions are just making you feel bad for some reason, but there's nothing wrong, then there's something wrong there. You yourself have to get yourself out of that. Like, there's nothing any outward materialistic thing could do for you in that moment, except for Realizing that you have to fix that in here. Those emotions are keeping you back in here. It's no one else. It's you. It's you keeping yourself from experiencing the time of your life. It's you. Exactly, onion booty. It's internal. Yo, onion booty, you're bringing up some great points right now. It's normal, but just don't dwell in it. It's normal to feel these emotions. Like I said earlier in this video, you have no control over these emotions coming over you. But what you do have control over is your actions as a result of feeling these emotions. You have the action to get up when you're sad and tired and laying in bed after sleeping all night. You have the action, you have the option to get up, start moving. And there's this thing where you move your body and your mind will follow. This is the reason why people go to the gym in the morning, because they feel better. Their spirits are lifted after going to the gym. You actually get some blood pumping and you feel better. Movement. You need to make a change. That's what I'm saying. So I was just hopping on here just real quick just to bring up that point. I love you all. I'm still going to be in traffic for like the next 20 minutes, so I guess I could still keep going, but I might just end it here and we'll make another topic or something. But at the end of the day, I love you all, and I look to see you all next time, all right? Deuces. And subscribe, like, comment, and subscribe. I look to see you all here next time. Join the chat, of course. Onion Booty, you was a great audience, you was a great audience, and I hope you enjoyed the content. And I look to see you all here next time. We out.